Recording, yep, we've got battery power. Okay, we're on. Awesome. Oh well, I might as well do some vlogging while I'm here. For commodities, we've got to pick up on the commodities, what's happening. Came home from my holiday, went straight into it, couldn't help myself. Took some 3 trades, and we made 3 profitable end results. Would have liked to have hung on, but I just decided to get out. Let's see what the end result is. Hang on, sorry, I'm having a look now. Here's the end result. So where did I get out? About here. So about halfway. I could have gone more, should have gone more. But I started to see this negative trend here, and I just thought, oh, what the hell, get out at a profit. Where did I get in? Up here. So we got in up here, which probably a bit at the top of the range there, sat it out, and then off she went. So there you have it. I just need to go and grab my cup of coffee. So we're up 367, it says here in the trade log. I can quickly calculate that. Usually it's a bit different, so you find that the figure's always a little bit different. Sometimes I think also when it settles, things are a bit different. So what does it say there? It says 340, and on here it says 367, so that must be when it's actually settled. It's ended up a little bit more, or the current currency as well. If the US dollar's going up, which I think it is there. What did the Aussie dollar do? So my charts aren't completely set up properly. I had a whole lot of things expire, and we'll go into that further into the day. I've got quite a bit on to get organised here now today, but it's not really showing us much at all, is it, that Aussie dollar? Okay, we're just going to do some quick vlogging for you guys here. See, I've been watching everybody else on YouTube. I thought, oh shivers, it's about time I actually did one myself. Just wanted to show you that I seem to be on a bit of a run this week so far, but you know, touch wood, don't want to put a jinx on myself. We're running long with the ES and YM and NQ. I've got the Aussie dollar currencies chart up here for something new to give me a indication of what's going on, which I kind of like. I can't get my moving averages on this chart here, so I'll have to actually reset it, I think, but just been a bit busy watching what's going on. Got my can you see that there? It's better for me to zoom in, I think, isn't it? Or is it too glary? It's a bit too glary to see. Excuse me, it might be a bit too glary to see. I'm just adjusting my prices here to keep a gauge on when this market's going to turn, but I just really don't feel that it's going to. I think we're just on a uptrend. I don't know why exactly. I'm sure there'll be analysts, technical analysts out there that do. So we're at 760 profit there today. Let's go to all. So yeah, we've had those 6 positive trades there, you can see. If we can get another 6 positive trades, what's that? Another 3, I should say. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 positive trades for the week so far, and it's Thursday. Really relaxed about the whole thing at the moment, so I think that does help with trading. Not to get too tense and not too many high expectations. You can see there that the percentages are running long. I'm keeping a real close eye on that because I'm finding that's giving me a good indication of just how well the market's running. You can see there those candles are coming up nice and green, so getting a nice flow there. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, so I didn't vlog this morning going to the gym because I thought it could be a bit boring day after day, as that's something I do for my daily routine, but I do have to tell you I had a few too many coffees. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning and couldn't sleep, so I had a few coffees, ended up having 3 coffees. They were small ones, but nevertheless I seemed to manage to tear everybody's head off at the gym quite convincingly so, and was aggressive as all hell. I've decided that it makes me a bit aggressive. Well, I have to show you, it's actually raining outside today. This is my view from my office. Not a bad view, but you know, not too nice on a rainy day, so it's a bit of a shame. Actually They put a new table here right by the window, which I'm going to set up as my nail table since I went to the Nice Face Beauty Salon, which I mentioned because I just told my little friend Azor, I think it is, or Orza, to look up the Commodities trading channel so she can see my trip to Thailand, as I'm missing her and she's probably missing me right now. I'd like her to be doing my nails for me, as I've got an engagement tomorrow night to meet. But anyway, I'm doing them myself, as I have done them as a profession in the past. And what do you know, somebody wants to talk to me on Skype. So we'll do that, and we'll just download, and I will come back to you and let you know what's happening in the market. We've got a bit going on here, so we may as well say hello to this person, and I will be back. Okay, just a quick note here. I just got out of my trades about half an hour ago, just after midnight. Hence a few reasons, but it was turning, and I didn't really want to go through the risk, as I'm up 2,239 for the day, so quite happy with that. I want to go back to bed as it's now 12:38, so I need to get some sleep as I have another engagement tomorrow night, so I need some rest. But not to mention, got to go to the gym and got to go into my shop tomorrow, well, really just to get some bits and pieces done. But anyways, just wanted to quickly show you that's the ears there, and it just started to turn, but it, you know, I know it's going to run through to 4 o'clock in the morning. If I want to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, that'd be great. I'm working on a no sleep habit, but I don't know how good that's going to go. Anyway, we got out here. Let's animate it for you. It's a bit of a shame there. So we got out there. Here, probably be a bit of a panic decision, but as I say, I just didn't want to be greedy and get caught out. So we've got YM over here. I've been set up a few book traders there, just to keep an eye on. The book traders were telling me it was turning, which it was turning. You can see it there with the MACD and the simple moving average. It was turning, but it has turned back up. It's a time thing. Once again, it's a lifestyle thing. I called it analogy. Oh, what's the word? I'll have to ask my husband. I called it something yesterday, which was quite interesting, I thought. I'm looking at it from a point of view of I don't like to say it, but I'm looking at it from a point of view of well, take the money and run. Don't worry about whether you've made the right decision or not. The only right decision is obviously a profitable one. Excuse me, just trying to finish this cup of tea before I go to bed. Or go back to bed. I've been then come back now. So what I'm thinking is, if I can just have the mindset of, well, as people do, scalping, but you know, scalping to a point. I mean, we were up $5 for the week, and it's now Thursday. Well, let's say Friday morning. I'd be quite happy with that for the week, as a week's income on $15,000. We started with $15,000 at the beginning of the week. As I said earlier, I was away for 2 weeks, and I left my trades open, which I shouldn't have done for the simple fact that they expired. So we retrenched a bit there. So you know, here we go. There's that amount there now. If I have a look at the trades icon and go for all, you can see there. Zoom back up for you, sorry, quickly there, so you can have a look. Sorry, I'm making this quite quick because I really shouldn't get some rest now. If I can go for sleep, that would be the thing. My body clock is totally out after travelling. Not used to it, obviously. Yeah, there's my trades there for the week. So you know, we've been trending along quite nicely. I'm not turning my trades to shorts. Even though I did a little play Thursday afternoon, yesterday afternoon. There we go. Might be getting a bit tired there. Okay, I still think in the long run that the trend will hold. for the night till the morning. There we go. I got out here. We'll see how much. And it's all very well. Obviously we'll want to get the max out of it. I played around here. I went short there, went long there for that little bit I was talking about yesterday afternoon, and then we just set it out, and now we get that long, nice long there now. So we'll see. Anything can happen in the market, but I don't really like to sit and wait, and I certainly don't like to, as you know. No, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just setting that chart that I'm going to reset that chart up tomorrow morning. It looks like it's having another turn now. I just don't want to walk away from it and not be able to monitor it. So take the profits and run is my theory at this stage of the game. I will ask my husband, but everything's running long, as you can see. There's even gold. I haven't got a percentage there on gold, but the silver's running long. These 4x pairs are running long that I'm not really following, but just gives you an indication there. You can see, the general indication there. That the general rule is it's all running long, but as I say, anything can happen. I can see here now with the book trader that the bid size there is increasing, so people are trying to buy that lower, so that's going to start dropping. If I could sit here for the next 4 hours, which I could if I didn't have another engagement tomorrow night to consider, there's more money to be made there, but I don't want to be greedy. I just want to take what I've got. As I say, I'm very happy with my end result. We will see. Possibly won't get to trade tomorrow. Not really too concerned about that at this stage, and we'll probably start a fresh week next week. So that's just the top up there, just letting you know what's happened for the week. A bit exciting for my first week back, and it's quite interesting. It's just whether I really needed a full break away from the computer for 2 weeks, which has certainly done me no harm whatsoever. As all I did when I was away was basically train, eat, sleep, train, sleep, eat, and besides drink as my relaxation as I was on holiday. But anyway, that paid off actually for my training, which is something else that I'm thinking of seriously blogging, and I will talk to you about that a little bit later. That's something else, as I have several goals on my agenda. I'm not even talking about my core business goals, which I have underway as well, but they take a little bit longer to come to fruition. So yeah, quite happy there at this stage, just out of the trades. As I said, I can't watch it, and there's negative movement there. Okay, I could have got that little jump there, but as I said to you, I'm quite happy. Happy to not be greedy and be out of the market while I'm not watching it. But we will do a little quick report hopefully before I go to the gym. I'll probably wake up earlier than needed, and I will do a quick report for you and just see exactly what does happen from 1:45 now to, say, I'll probably be up about 3:30, 4:15. So in the next 3 hours, would that be? We'll see what happens. It's very interesting. Enjoying this trading. Enjoying it very much. So if you want to enjoy and just have a daily report on somebody else's trading abilities, and subscribe to my channel. It's that easy. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and you can unsubscribe if you ever need to, but really, why would you want to? It's some interesting viewing going on here with the market, with my trading skills, so we will see. Okay, I will be back. Recording this. Hi, how's it going? I just needed to blog. I should have been blogging I haven't done a commodities blog report, I don't know, for a couple of days. I'll have to have to have a look on my channel actually. Let's see when the last time I did a commodities blog. Yes, we've been busy. I've got some actual other stuff to show you, so we better not go there. I'll have a look at that later. Well, let's talk about the market. Okay, we're just pretty obviously running long here. So we're wheeling along. Let's have a look at the big picture of what's actually going on today in the market. There we go. As I said, yeah, so it went actually short this morning. I thought it went, no, I can't remember. But anyways, what else happened? What did we get? Oh, we got that little rise there yesterday, and then got out before it was too late. And it's just sitting a bit different there anyway. So we're running along at the moment. The market's running long. USD CAD's bothering me a bit. It's not really running right. Should be really running short to read that correctly. But everything else is Australian dollars running long. So we're long, so that's all good. We can have a look at the trade log. Oh, we've got a big one there, so let's have a look at all. Yeah, so this is what's been happening. This is what happened last week. So a bit of a show off I am actually at the moment today. So I've got no red bars there. I've got a new strategy. It seems to be working quite well. If we stick to this strategy, which we pretty much will be, we should have the same recurrence. So if we can keep that up. So this is what's been happening since I've been back from Bangkok, so I'm not sure about that. Probably a bit of an interesting result. Okay, so proof's in the pudding, as they say. So anyway, so we're running along at the moment. I think that we are on a trend here. I probably want to sit out till about 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I'm probably going to get out of the market and forget about it. Okay, so I just look at the Aussie dollar. It's been rising nicely for the last 2 days. I just think that we're on a bit of a trend. You know, the Aussie dollar did go for a big drop last week, so it was going south at one stage, and I think on the Friday I was out of the market, so it from memory went south and then across or something. It was pretty yucky, and I wasn't in the market, so I was pretty happy with that. Circumstances weren't prevailing for me to be in the market, and I didn't want to go in, and that was that. So there you have it. New strategy is we should be out before we can't monitor it anymore. So we should be out by about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. We're starting, you know, basically our work day at, I filled probably half an hour ago, so let's call it from 9 to 5. Here comes trading, 9 to 5. We started with, and we'll go back on our videos and have a look where our account now is at 21. Can you see that better? I can't see it better. We're going to get a better camera, so I investigated that. I'm definitely going to look into that. 21,233. So we were at, I think, around about 15.5 when I arrived back. We're having a good run at the moment, so we'll stick with that. And I will touch base later on, either this evening or tomorrow, with another video for you. I'm just doing a lot of YouTube homework today, so I am around. You can leave your comments, and I'm going to try to work on making the channel a little bit more interesting, versatile. But anyway, we'll come back to that, and I will download this now for you. Alright, we are recording. It is working. Rightio. Okay. Thought I'd just let you in on what's been happening. I had a bit of a messy morning yesterday on the market. It was mucking me around, or I was mucking it around. But if you look back now, that's the last day, and I was in here and I went long, then I went short a little bit too late, so then I went long again, so it was stuffing me around just in here, if you can see that. So what did we do? We just decided to sit with our decision, which gave us a bit of a rough trail during the day. It went up at one stage, thought, okay, this is it, it's happening, then it retrenched. Then overnight I got up, see, right on midnight, there you go, I got up about 11:30, and I was pretty tired. I really wanted to go back to bed, but I knew midnight was the one. So I sat and I waited and I waited and I waited, and I managed to get, I was still on a long, remember I was still on a long way back here, so I sat all that out. You can see that choppiness, and then bang, I actually got out a bit early because I wanted to go to bed, and I just decided I probably could have made another couple of $100 there. In hindsight, it didn't make any difference. I was too tired, just had the worst workout of my life, but we won't go there. Anyway, the result, we ended up, I was about $100 behind yesterday, so we ended up at 500 in front, so I'm not sure how that works once everything settles, I guess. If we go all, you can see we've had a bit of a good run. If we go, not all, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are Wednesday morning. Yeah, we had that choppiness yesterday, so that cost us. I won't bore you with doing the figures there, but pretty much I'm sure I came back from Bangkok and I had about 15.5. May as well call it 16 for argument's sake. So we've got now, this calculator won't work in here. Well, we'll get this other calculator. Is that a reasonable trot? So you get that, I'll just take that, we'll call it 15.5, but I'm not sure it's that. So yeah, I thought so, about $6,000, and I've been back trading for a week, and what is it today, Wednesday, 2 days, so we'll call that 7 days. It's not bad, just a little under $1,000, $875 a day. So you could call that a wage at this stage. Nothing fantastic, but imagine if you, excuse me, I'm thirsty, I had a drink of tea. So let's see what's happening over here with the YM. Okay, it looks like that usually indicates to me that the market's just opened when it does that, and the chart does that, but we'll see what it says for the last 2 days. Yeah, there was all that choppiness yesterday, then I got that hit, so YM will just do the same. And it dropped down this morning. I could have traded that if I had decided to not go to the gym, which could have been an option. Anyway, we won't go back there right now. Oh, I don't want to be in a bad mood. Okay, so otherwise, overall, I'm actually very happy with my results at the present time. Really hanging out to vlog. I wanted to vlog on the way home from the gym, but it was too dark as I left the gym early. I'll do another video on the gym. How's that? Just still trying to work out my YouTube channel, so anybody that would really like to subscribe and follow me and watch my growth on YouTube, I'd appreciate it. It's just a whole lot of jumble at the moment, but we're trying to get sorted out. Okay, I'm going to come back to you because I need to do some stuff, and we will be back. Okay, doing a bit of an update here. It's now 10:50 AM. Just doing a little report. We've been waiting this morning. It's been hovering around most of the morning, but for some reason I had a feeling it was going short, so I went short, and what do you know, we ended up doing the right thing. Yeah, there you go. Why? I don't know, it's just all the signals are giving me short. I do think that we will be going long, but while we're going short, we're running short, so it's all good and making some money here. What are we up? $270 supposedly. I don't trust these figures. The trade icon, I tallied it this morning from this morning's report, gave me about $3,000 worth, $3,500 worth there in trades for the 6 days, but the actual balance here being 21,809 now. Let's go back on my, can you see that? Yeah, 21, there we go, there's the balance there, the account net liquidation is at 21,809, so that actually equated to more like 6,000, so can't trust these simulator figures, but anyway, basically at the end of the day we're on a good run here. It looks like it's flicking back now, so we're just going to keep an eye on this and see what's happening. because that USD CAD there, excuse the sunlight coming in, sorry, is going long. I reckon this is still going to go short for a while, so we'll just sit it out. Might get a bite to eat for lunch, and then I'll make a salmon salad for lunch, and then we will see what happens after lunch, whether we start running the other way. But quite good to be making this much money on the market this early in the market day. What is it for the American time? Let's have a look, unless I've still got Bangkok on there. I still have. What would it be? It's 7:45 AM Bangkok time, so I'd just be going to breakfast. I'd just be finishing at the gym actually and going to breakfast. It's a rule. Anyways, it's what is it? It's 10 to 8 PM, so yeah, the other market should be coming on board, is my general understanding there. Right, so we're running short. You can see there with the percentages that they're all running short at the moment, so we're liking where we're going. Since we're going short, we did have to sit it out a bit this morning. As I said, it was jumping around there. You can see it's just jumped around, not really giving me any indication, then bang. So here we are, we're sitting pretty now. You can see there, see it jumped around, it really didn't do anything. It was just a bit of a pain there. Yeah, it wasn't really deciding on where it's going, but at the moment we're going to stick with short. Short's looking good, still going short, even though this YM, which is a bit of a leader, has got a green candle there. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But the book trader's telling me it's going down, and this is going up at the moment. So we'll just see how we go. That USD CAD's going up, so that's good. I think we'll just sit tight at this stage. So we'll download this so you can just keep an eye on what's happening. Okay, I'm blogging this. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. 2 AM in the morning. I got up. Now I'm looking like I want to get out of here. I could hang in there for a couple more hours. I just want to get a few more hours sleep before I go to the gym. So, what was I going to tell you? I got up at, this is looking good though. This is always a worry when this happens. What was I going to tell you? I got up at 11:30, I think. And midnight it turned. So, I wasn't prepared to sit here for a couple of hours, so I went back to bed, thinking that I know what's going to happen the next 2 hours. It's going to run long, because we went long. I'll show you. Excuse me, I'm a bit croaky because I've just woken up, but anyway. So, where would we go long? We didn't go long here, we had to sit that short out. Where did we go long? We were short here. Try to find that marker. Oh, sorry, there it is there. So we went long here. So we had to sit that short out during the day. So what time was that? That was midday. So I had to sit that short out during the day, which was a bit depressing. You know, could have gone short there and made a bit of money. But anyways, where is it here? 1800. I hate these thingy hours. They always stuff me up. But anyways, here was the midnight, wasn't it? It's midnight there, 11:10. So that'll be, hang on, 11:10. That'll be 9, would it? Somewhere around there. Yeah, it took off at midnight. I knew it was going to take off there. I could see it taking off. I could see it happening. So I've let it sit. Let's see now. We're getting a red dot there now. We're at 1200 profit. Quite keen to just get out here now. I could let it sit for another 2 hours. I want to get another couple of hours sleep before I get up and go to the gym, so I could just easily get out now, I think, and forget about it. As I'm quite happy with that. 1200, I made 146 during the day, which was a bit sad. And I've made 1200 there, so that's 13 plus 4, that's 8. This is $1,387. It's not bad. So I'm quite tempted to just get out now. It's probably a bit early, it still could run, but I don't really want to see it turn around, and I would rather watch and wait for it. Let's see what the USD CAD's doing. I thought I'd just touch base with you. I'll download this now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's been jumpy all day, so I'm pretty lucky to get that out of it. So I'm pretty keen to just take that. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll just adjust this. It's dropping now, so I'll just adjust this. You see it's dropping now. I mean, you know, I still think it's probably going to run. Go with the trend. It's the time of the night. Was it 10 AM Wednesday morning? No, 10 AM. 10 AM, so that's Wednesday night. So, excuse me. I hate this decision making, because I'd like to sit, but you know, nature prevails. And here it goes, it's going again. Here it goes, it's going again. So you can see in Q there, it's going again. Now it's just turned red. It's green. I think it's probably going to run. I could leave it another 2 hours, but then I could regret it. So if we want to go back to bed, we may as well just get out of here and be done with it for the day. That's my day's work. This is dropping here. If it was during the day and I didn't have to sleep like a normal person, I would probably sit with it. I could sit a couple of hours. Just have some more water here. Water. Oh, I love my water. Okay. What would you do? My rules would tell me get out. Excuse me, even though I've let it sit. It's going up now. Just adjusting these here now. It's going green again. I really don't want to leave it. So I think I'm just going to have to take the profit and run, as I want to go to bed and gets me out more sleep, so I can live a normal life tomorrow morning, or this morning. Or we could have a cup of tea and we could stay up and watch it. What does one do? It's still moving. I know the trend is there. It's still moving up. But look at the 1 day. The ES, it's still going. And there's a red spot there now. And will I even get back to sleep will be the question now. Okay, we'll just quickly download this and then we'll leave it as open saga, shall we? And see what happens. There you go, there we have it. Our balance too. Let me show that balance there. It's at 23 now. And that's what we've made for the day. Well, that's what we've made. That's what we've got on the board now, 1200. That's what we made for the day. But that will flip over to that very shortly when I make my decision. I'll just go to the bathroom and we'll come back to you maybe in the morning and let you know what happened. There you go, that's trading for you. That's the fun of trading. It's funny how I have to vlog this. I was just working on editing some commodities reports there too, so it blends a little bit better. I finally mastered my YouTube channel editing to a point where it makes a bit more sense. Anyway, where are we? It was the 11th of this, no, it's 11:03 PM, the 4th of the 7th. I should have vlogged a bit earlier, but I was just busy getting my act together. So what we're doing is we're seeing that the Australian and USD dollar here is rising. That means that the S&P and the NQ and the YM, which is the indexes, which is what I'm trading, all rising quite nicely. So you can see there. In fact, I just need to move these orders up so we can see a bit clearer. But it's just giving me an indication here. There we go, move those up. What I wanted to do, which I should have done, to pick up where we left off, and far out, you can't really tell, can you? From where I left off, from yesterday, there we go, you can tell. And I said to you guys, I said, okay, we'll see what I decide to do, and I left it open so I could come back to you. Well, I just got out just before I went to bed, and I got up here, so I was really lucky. I got right out at the top there. So I think we got in somewhere over here. We had to sit that short out, which I could have made some money on, but too bad didn't. And we got out up here. As we go back to the week, I wonder if it shows you. It's a bit hard to see. Anyways, so now we're back, and let's go to. So you see properly there, my arm's a bit tight here holding this up. So we fluffed around here, making a new decision. There we go. I went long here. Can you see my cursor there? Yeah, went long here, and now we're trailing up nicely. So having a good run there. So what are we? 1500 up now. I mucked around in the morning and it was down 358 bucks. So not happy with that. Decided a new strategy I need to do is, see, there you go, I was fluffing around trying to find my direction, and what I've decided to prevent this from happening, because really that shouldn't have happened, to prevent that from happening, I've just got to be patient and not go into the market too early in the day. So let's go for the rest of the week. So there's another hit there where I want this. I want to be Miss Perfect, as you do, and I want that to be all blue trades. So there's indication there of me trying to get into the market and stuffing around trying to find my way. Then I found it and off we went. Here, I just did it to the max again, so real naughty. Let's have a look at those. Have I got the dates here? Well, that's July the 3rd and we're the 4th, so yeah, that was yesterday, and real naughty. So I've decided what I've got to do is probably about 11 or 12 o'clock my time get into the market, instead of trying to get in at 8 or 9 o'clock my time. So just got to be patient and wait, which is really not my forte, being patient, if anybody knows me well enough. What does it say in the summary there? Okay, don't use that much, so I won't go there. So anyway, we're up